everyone, and welcome to this introductory webinar of ESG4VET Module 5, Topic 18, titled Stakeholder Management and Community Relations. Every organization interacts with many different people and groups: employees, customers, suppliers, investors, and local communities, public authorities, and many others, all influence or are influenced by the organization's activities. Building positive relationships with these groups is essential for long-term success. Organizations that listen, communicate openly, and work collaboratively with their stakeholders are better prepared to make responsible decisions, address challenges, and create lasting value. In this webinar, we will introduce the concept of stakeholder management and community relations, explain why they are important, and explore how they contribute to ESG performance. Now, let's start with the simple questions. Who are the stakeholders? A stakeholder is an individual, a group, or organization that can affect or be affected by an organization's activities, decisions, or performance. Stakeholders can be found both inside and outside the organization. Internal stakeholders include employees, managers, and the owners. External stakeholders include customers, suppliers, investors, local communities, educational institutions, public authorities, non-governmental organizations, and the wider society. Each stakeholder group has different interests, expectations, and needs. Understanding these perspectives help organizations make better decisions and build stronger relationships. So, what is stakeholder management? Stakeholder management is a process of identifying stakeholders, understanding their expectations, communicating effectively with them, and involving them in decisions where appropriate. It is about creating relationships based on trust, respect, transparency, and collaboration. Effective stakeholder management is not simply informing people about decisions after they have been made. It also means listening to feedback, encourage dialogue, and consider different perspectives before making important decisions. By engaging stakeholders regularly, organizations can identify risk earlier, discover new opportunities, strengthen partnerships, and improve overall performance. An important part of stakeholder engagement is maintaining positive relationships with local communities. Community relations refer to the ways organizations interact with the people and communities where they operate. This may include supporting local education, volunteering activities, environmental initiatives, cultural events, charitable programs, or partnerships with schools, universities, and community organizations. Strong community leaderships help organizations better understand local needs while creating shared value for both organization and society. When organizations actively contribute to the communities, they build trust, strengthen their reputation, and demonstrate their commitment to sustainable development. Now, why are stakeholder management and community relations important? Every organizational decision can affect stakeholder groups. For example, introducing a new product, changing workplace policies, expanding operations, or implementing sustainability initiatives may have different impacts on employees, customers, suppliers, and local communities. When organizations communicate openly and involve stakeholders throughout the decision-making process, they reduce misunderstandings, improve cooperation, and increase acceptance of change. Good stakeholder relationships also encourage innovation because organizations receive valuable ideas and feedback from people with different expertise and perspectives. Ultimately, organizations that build strong relationships are often more resilient, responsible, and successful over the long term. Now, How is stakeholder management and ESG connected? Stakeholder management is closely connected to all three pillars of ESG. Within the environmental pillar, organizations engage stakeholders when developing environmental initiatives, reducing emissions, improving resource efficiency, or protecting biodiversity. Within the social pillar now, stakeholders engagement supports employee well-being, diversity and inclusion, human rights, customer satisfaction, community involvement, and social responsibility. Within the government pillar, transparent communication, ethical leadership, accountability, and stakeholder participation contribute to responsible organizational decision making. In other words, organizations cannot achieve meaningful ESG performance without understanding and engaging the people who are affected by their activities. Now, let's have a look at a practical example. Imagine that a company plans to install renewable energy system at one of its production facilities. Before starting the project, organization consults employees about workplace changes, informs local residents about the planned activities, works with local authorities to obtain the necessary approvals, and communicates with suppliers to ensure sustainable sourcing of materials. Throughout the project, the organization collects feedback, answers questions, and provides regular updates to stakeholders. By involving different stakeholder groups throughout the process, the organization builds trust, reduces potential conflicts, and increases support for the project. This example demonstrates how effective stakeholder management contributes to both organizational success and sustainable development. So what will you learn in this topic? This webinar has introduced the basic concepts of stakeholder management and community relations. Throughout the topic, you will explore these topics in much greater depth. You will learn how to identify and prioritize stakeholders, analyze their expectations, develop effective communication and engagement strategies, manage stakeholder relationships, strengthen community partnerships, and apply stakeholder management within ESG and CSR initiatives. You will also complete practical activities and assessment tasks that will help you apply these concepts in real workplace situations. To conclude, successful organizations recognize that long-term sustainability depends not only on financial performance, but also on the quality of the relationships with people. By understanding stakeholders, engaging communities, communicate transparently, and working collaboratively, organizations create stronger partnerships, improve decision-making, and build lasting trust. Stakeholder management and community relations support all three ESG pillars by encouraging environmental collaboration, strengthening social responsibility, and promoting good governance. We hope this webinar has provided a useful introduction to these important concepts and prepared you for the rest of the module. Thank you for watching, and we wish you success as you continue your learning journey.